If you're still paying full price at the grocery store this April, you might want to stop and look around, because there's a smarter way to shop, and most people are missing it. Tucked away in Aldi's aisles are some seriously underrated finds. No flashy labels. No marketing fluff. Just real, high-quality food at prices that honestly feel out of place in 2025. Some of these items cost half of what you'd pay at the big-name stores, and we're not talking about knockoffs. We're talking cleaner ingredients, better flavor, and way more value for your money. And by the time we hit number 1, you'll understand exactly why some shoppers are quietly clearing the shelves before the weekend even starts. So if you're looking to stretch your budget without lowering your standards, stick with me. Because these are 10 Aldi items you absolutely should be buying this month. And hey, if even one of these tips helps you avoid an overpriced grocery bill, tap that like button and subscribe to Frugal Daily. Let's jump in. 10. Simply Nature. Organic chicken sausage, $4.99. We're kicking things off with one of Aldi's most overlooked time savers. And if your weeknights are as hectic as mine, this one's going to make your life a whole lot easier. These fully cooked organic chicken sausages come in bold Cajun and spicy Italian varieties, and they pack serious flavor without the usual additives. No fillers, no weird preservatives, just real ingredients that actually taste homemade. Whether you're throwing them in a skillet with frozen veggies, tossing slices into a pasta bowl, or rolling them up in a breakfast wrap, you've got a hot, protein-packed meal in under 10 minutes. And while similar organic sausages at other stores will run you $7 to $9 a pack, Aldi's version rings up at just $4.99, which is almost unheard of in 2025. Here's a tip from someone who's been burned by what's for dinner one too many times. Keep a pack in the fridge and another in the freezer. When the day gets away from you, and it will, this is the kind of shortcut you'll be glad you had. 9. Millville Balance. Multigrain cereal, 2x15. Cereal has become one of those grocery items that quietly drain your budget, especially if you're buying those big-name boxes with flashy colors and cartoon mascots. But here's the thing. Millville's Balance multigrain cereal delivers the same comforting crunch, just the right touch of cinnamon, and a whole lot more value for almost half the price. It's lightly sweetened, made with real whole grains, and surprisingly satisfying. The kind of cereal that works across the board, school mornings, afternoon snack attacks, or even that midnight I need something crunchy moment we all know too well. And while the kids might be the target audience, don't be surprised if the adults in your house start reaching for it too. Quietly, of course. At just $2.15, it completely undercuts the $4 boxes at other stores without sacrificing quality. So if you're tired of paying extra for a logo and a licensed character, this is a smarter shelf pick. No gimmicks. Just good food that does what it's supposed to without wrecking your grocery bill. 8. Friendly Farms. Whole milk, $2.57 per gallon. Right now, the price of almost everything in the grocery store feels like it's creeping up week after week. And for families, basic staples like milk aren't just a line item, they're a necessity. That's what makes this next Aldi find such a quiet victory. Whole milk for just $2.57 a gallon. In 2025, that's not just a deal, that's survival-level pricing. But don't let the low price fool you. This isn't some watered-down or off-brand substitute. Friendly Farms whole milk is smooth, rich, and full-bodied. The kind of quality you expect to pour into your coffee, mix into your pancake batter, or serve in a glass without hesitation. It's a multitasker in the kitchen and a daily essential in households with kids, bakers, or coffee lovers. And here's something most people don't know. Many Aldi stores source their dairy from regional producers that operate under the same safety and quality standards as national brands. You're getting virtually the same product, just without the marketing budget tacked onto the price. No glossy labels, no premium branding, just good, honest milk at a price that actually respects your budget. So if milk is a regular item in your cart, and let's be honest, for most of us it is, this is one place where Aldi helps you fight inflation without sacrificing a single drop of quality. 7. Emporium Selection. Parmesan. Cheese. Under 5. There's something deeply comforting about a warm bowl of pasta or a tray of roasted vegetables pulled straight from the oven. But let's be honest, what really takes it over the top is that final sprinkle of good Parmesan. The kind with bold, salty depth, a crumbly texture that melts just right, and flavor that instantly makes a dish feel elevated. The problem? That experience usually comes with a premium price tag. But not here. Emporium Selections shredded Parmesan delivers that same rich, authentic taste you'd expect from a specialty wedge, but for under $5. No, that's not a typo. No, it's not some flavorless blend hiding behind the name. This stuff actually holds its own against the fancy brands without draining your grocery budget. In most stores, real Parmesan like this runs closer to $7 or more, and even then you're often paying more for packaging than actual quality. But at Aldi, this is one of those quiet wins. The kind of item that proves eating well doesn't have to mean spending more. Add it to your pantry once, and you'll never look at overpriced cheese the same way again. 6. Sweet potatoes, $3 bag, $2.59. When you're trying to stretch your grocery budget without sacrificing health or flavor, few ingredients work harder than sweet potatoes. And Aldi's 3-pound bag, priced at just $2.59, is one of the best values in the entire produce section. In a world where even basic pantry staples are creeping past affordability, this humble root veggie is holding the line. What makes it so valuable isn't just the price, it's the versatility. You can roast them with herbs for a crispy side dish, mash them into something warm and comforting, slice them into oven-baked fries, or even turn them into a naturally sweet dessert. They're rich in fiber, packed with vitamins, and naturally satisfying. The kind of food that fuels your body and fills your plate without emptying your wallet. And here's the kicker. That $2.59 bag? It can cover multiple meals across an entire week. That's breakfast hash, weeknight dinners, lunch bowls, all from one simple bag of produce. Most fast food meals these days cost more than that and won't give you even half the nutritional value. So if you're serious about eating better and spending less, sweet potatoes are one of the smartest, most underrated tools in your kitchen. 5. Fremont Fish Market Wild-Caught Salmon, $10, 2,000 Lipers bag. It's not often you see the words wild-caught salmon and budget-friendly in the same sentence, but Aldi just made it happen. For only $10, you get a full 2-pound bag of frozen wild-caught salmon fillets. And no, this isn't the mystery farm-raised stuff with vague sourcing and questionable texture. This is the real deal, clean, rich, and omega-3s, and surprisingly high quality for something that doesn't come with a luxury grocery store price tag. These fillets cook beautifully, whether you're tossing them into the air fryer, baking them with lemon and garlic, or slicing them into a hearty protein bowl. If you've been trying to eat healthier without blowing through your weekly budget, this is one of the smartest freezer picks you can make right now. And let's be real, when wild-caught salmon costs double at other stores, it's not just a nice deal. It's a genuine game changer for families and meal preppers who want nutrition that doesn't cost a fortune. In a time when most frozen seafood feels either overpriced or underwhelming, this one stands out, not because it's flashy, but because it quietly delivers real value. If it's in stock, grab it. It won't last long. 4. Savret's Cheddar Turtles. Around 4. Let's talk about snacks. The kind that somehow disappear from the pantry faster than anything else. Aldi's Savret's Cheddar Turtles may not have flashy branding, but they're quietly becoming a household favorite for one simple reason. They deliver the crunch, flavor, and fun kids love, without the price tag that makes you wince at checkout. Shaped like little turtles, yes, really, they're crisp, cheesy, and way more affordable than the other fish-shaped crackers you're probably picturing. But here's what really sets them apart. They don't taste like a budget snack. The texture's spot on. The cheddar flavor is sharp without being artificial, and the price? Usually a couple bucks less than the mainstream version. For families who go through boxes of snacks each week, that savings adds up fast. And it's not just the kids reaching for these. Parents are quietly sneaking a handful too. Because let's be honest, they're fun to eat and weirdly addictive. If you've been looking for a smarter snack swap that feels familiar but costs less, this is the one to toss in your cart. 3. Southern Grove Pistachios, $6.16 odds. Pistachios have always carried a bit of a fancy snack reputation, the kind of thing you buy when you feel like splurging. But Aldi flips that idea on its head. For just $6, you get a full 16-ounce bag of roasted and salted pistachios. And that's no small deal when most grocery stores charge $9, $10, sometimes even $12 for the same thing. What makes this such a win isn't just the price. It's that Aldi didn't cut corners on quality. These pistachios are fresh, flavorful, and perfectly salted. Whether you're eating them straight out of the bag, tossing them into a salad for crunch, or folding them into baked goods, they feel indulgent, without the guilt of overspending. Snacks like this usually get pushed aside when you're on a budget, seen as nice but not necessary. But this is one of those rare finds where value and taste actually line up. And once you've made the switch, it's hard to justify ever going back to paying full price for the same handful of nuts. 2. Moo Tubes Yogurt Tubes, $2 8-pack. Parents, you know the drill. Between lunchboxes, after-school snacks, and those I'm hungry moments 5 minutes after dinner, the cost of feeding kids adds up fast. That's where Moo Tubes come in. At just $2 for an 8-pack, they offer a rare combination these days. Fun for the kids, peace of mind for you, and a total win for your grocery budget. You get playful flavors like cotton candy and blueberry, the kind of stuff kids actually want to eat, in a convenient, mess-free format that fits perfectly into lunchboxes or snack drawers. They're easy to freeze, toss into backpacks, or hand off on busy mornings without a second thought. And here's the honest truth. Even the adults in the house end up grabbing one when no one's watching. They're that good. Now compare that to the name brand yogurt tubes, $3.50 salads, and up for the same count, often packed with more sugar and artificial ingredients than actual nutrition. Moo Tubes skip the gimmicks and just deliver what works. Something affordable, accessible, and genuinely enjoyable. In a world where it feels like even snacks are becoming luxury items, this one keeps things simple and keeps your wallet intact. 1. Friendly Farms. Greek yogurt, $3.30 32 Oz. Topping the list is one of the most underrated power players in the entire grocery store. And for families trying to eat better without going broke, this is a must-have. Friendly Farms. Greek yogurt is thick, creamy, and packed with protein, making it one of the most versatile staples you can keep in your fridge. Smoothies, parfaits, sauces, dips, baking, it does it all. But here's what makes it truly stand out. You're getting a massive 32-ounce tub for just $3.35. That's not a sale. That's the everyday price. And while other brands charge more for half the size, sometimes with added sugars, fillers, or watered-down consistency, Aldi's version keeps it simple. Clean ingredients, bold flavor, no gimmicks. In a world where everything seems to be shrinking while prices rise, this is the rare exception. A product that actually feels generous. And that's exactly why it belongs at the very top of your Aldi list this month. Because smart grocery shopping isn't about sacrifice. It's about knowing where the real value is hiding. So, out of everything on this list, which Aldi item is going straight into your cart this week? Drop it in the comments, or tell us what you've been buying that more people should know about. Because let's face it, with prices rising everywhere, sharing smart finds matters more than ever. And hey, if even one of these picks surprised you or helped you stretch your budget a little further, go ahead and tap that like button. It really helps this video reach more shoppers who need it. Don't forget to subscribe to Frugal Daily and hit the bell, so you never miss the next round of honest, practical ways to save big without sacrificing quality. Thanks for spending your time with us today. Now close that tab, head to Aldi, and go stock up while these deals are still on the shelves.